Some everyday frustrations are so universal that most people stop noticing them. Dirty hands before a meal, with no sink nearby, wet umbrellas dripping all over store floors, waiting 10 minutes in a restaurant just to place an order. Japan looked at all of these and decided they were design problems with engineering solutions. This is Japan Spotlight, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button now so you don't miss what's coming next. Today, we're counting down 15 things Japan does that fix everyday frustrations. Watch until the end, because number 15, onigiri packaging that keeps seaweed crispy until the exact moment you eat it, is a masterclass in solving a problem you didn't even know had a solution. Number 1. Oshibori hot towels before every meal. In most countries, you sit down at a restaurant and immediately realize your hands feel disgusting from a full day of touching doors, phones, and handrails. Japan fixed this decades ago. The moment you sit down at virtually any restaurant in Japan, a server hands you an oshibori, a hot damp towel rolled tightly and sometimes still steaming. You press it against your hands, your fingers, your face if you want, and 30 seconds later you feel completely reset. It's not a paper napkin. It's not a squirt of hand sanitizer that dries your skin out. It's a warm cloth that cleans your hands and somehow signals to your entire body that it's time to relax and eat. Casual ramen joints do it. Fine dining does it. Even some convenience stores offer disposable versions. Japan made pre-meal hygiene effortless and pleasant instead of something you handle awkwardly at a sink in the back hallway. Number 2. Sound masking devices in restrooms. Bathroom anxiety is real. Nobody wants other people hearing what's happening in the next stall. Most countries handle this by pretending the problem doesn't exist. Japan built a device to solve it. The otohime, literally meaning sound princess, is a small electronic unit mounted on the wall of nearly every public restroom stall. Press the button, and it plays the sound of flushing water continuously, masking everything. Before these existed, people would flush the toilet repeatedly just to cover sounds, wasting enormous amounts of water. The otohime eliminated that waste entirely while solving the actual problem, which was never about water in the first place. It was about dignity. Japan acknowledged something everyone experiences but nobody talks about, and engineered a discreet, universal fix. Number 3. Umbrella bags at store entrances. Rain creates an immediate problem the moment you walk indoors. Your umbrella is dripping wet, the floor becomes a slip hazard, and there's nowhere good to put it. Japan put thin plastic sleeve dispensers at the entrance of nearly every store, mall, and public building. You slide your umbrella into the sleeve, it catches every drop, and you walk through the store without leaving a trail of water behind you. Some places have umbrella lockers instead, where you lock yours in a numbered slot and grab it on the way out. No puddles on the floor, no awkward balancing of a wet umbrella while you shop. No accidentally grabbing someone else's identical clear umbrella because yours is tagged and stored. Japan treated wet umbrella chaos as a logistics problem and solved it at the door. Number 4. Call buttons at restaurant tables. Trying to flag down a server in a busy restaurant is one of the most universally awkward experiences in dining. You make eye contact, raise a hand, wait, get ignored, try again, feel invisible, and eventually just sit there hoping someone notices you exist. Japan eliminated this entirely with table call buttons. A small button on every table. Press it, a chime sounds, and a server comes to you. No waving, no interrupting, no guessing whether they saw you. You press when you're ready. They come when you call. It respects both sides. Servers aren't constantly scanning tables for raised eyebrows. Customers aren't performing silent theater to get attention. The interaction starts when you decide it starts. Simple, dignified, and shockingly rare everywhere else. Number 5. Scramble crossings that move crowds efficiently. Most intersections move pedestrians in 2 directions while everyone else waits. Japan asked what would happen if you just let everyone cross at once. Scramble crossings stop all vehicle traffic simultaneously and let pedestrians walk in every direction, including diagonally, at the same time. Thousands of people cross from all angles, weave around each other without collisions, and clear the intersection in a single light cycle. It moves more people faster with fewer total wait cycles than traditional crossings. No standing through 2 separate light changes just to cross a corner. No jaywalking out of frustration because the light only lets you go halfway. Japan turned intersection gridlock into organized human flow. Number 6. Earthquake. Early warning on every phone. Earthquakes give no notice. Or at least they didn't, until Japan decided seconds of warning were better than none. Japan's earthquake early warning system detects initial seismic waves and pushes alerts to every phone in the affected region before the stronger shaking arrives. You get a loud alarm, a message with expected intensity, and precious seconds to take cover, turn off the stove, or move away from windows. The system works because primary waves travel faster than the destructive secondary waves. Japan exploits that gap to buy people time. It's not prediction. It's physics turned into public safety infrastructure. Those 5 to 30 seconds don't sound like much until you're the one diving under a table before the shaking starts instead of during it. Number 7. Snack packaging designed to tear perfectly. Opening a bag of chips in most countries is a coin flip between a clean tear and an explosion that sends crisps across the room. Japan engineered packaging with precision perforations and tear guides that open exactly where they're supposed to, every single time. Many bags are designed to fold open into a bowl shape so you can eat directly without pouring anything into a dish. Resealable tabs keep contents fresh after opening. Some chocolate bar wrappers fold into origami-style trays. It's packaging designed around actual human behavior instead of just manufacturing convenience. Japan refused to accept that opening a snack should be an unpredictable event. If you're enjoying this so far, go ahead and tap like. It tells YouTube you want more of Japan's clever everyday innovations. And if you love discovering things you didn't even know existed, hit subscribe so you don't miss the rest of this list. Trust me, the next ones get even smarter. Number 8. Automated underground bicycle parking. Bicycle parking in most cities means locking your bike to a rack and hoping it's still there when you return. Japan built underground robotic parking systems that swallow your bicycle whole. You place your front wheel into a slot at street level, swipe your card, and the machine pulls your bicycle underground into a massive cylindrical silo that stores hundreds of bikes in stacked rotating racks. When you return, you swipe again, and the system retrieves your bike in about 10 seconds. No theft, no weather damage, no searching through tangled rows of bikes for yours. The entire parking structure fits under a single sidewalk panel. Japan solved urban bicycle storage by removing it from the surface entirely. Number 9. Underground flood prevention infrastructure. Heavy rain floods streets and basements in cities all over the world. Japan built cathedral-sized underground chambers to swallow the excess. Massive subsurface water containment systems sit beneath urban areas, designed to absorb sudden rainfall surges during typhoons and storms. Floodwater diverts into underground tunnels and gigantic holding tanks that store millions of cubic meters until it can be released safely into rivers at controlled rates. Streets above stay dry while an engineering marvel handles the chaos below. Most cities fight flooding with drainage pipes that were never designed for extreme weather. Japan built underground infrastructure scaled for worst-case scenarios and made surface flooding almost irrelevant. Number 10. Transparent umbrellas as universal standard. Opaque umbrellas block your view of traffic, other pedestrians, and low-hanging obstacles. Japan's solution is everywhere. Clear vinyl umbrellas are the default in Japan. Available at every convenience store for a few hundred yen. You can see through them in every direction. Oncoming pedestrians see you. You spot traffic lights, cyclists, and obstacles without tilting your umbrella awkwardly. On narrow sidewalks packed with people, transparent umbrellas reduce collisions because everyone can see everyone. They're cheap enough to be disposable, but functional enough to last weeks. Japan made rain gear that solves the visibility problem nobody else bothered to address. Number 11. Precise delivery time windows. Waiting at home for a delivery that arrives sometime between 8 inches the morning and 6 inches the evening is a full-day hostage situation. Japan compressed delivery windows down to 2-hour slots that drivers actually respect. You choose your window when you order. The package arrives within that window. If you're not home, the driver leaves a slip, and you reschedule to another precise slot, including evenings and weekends. No missed deliveries spiraling into endless redelivery loops. No burning a vacation day to wait for a package. Japan treated delivery timing as a promise to the customer rather than a suggestion, and built logistics systems precise enough to keep it. Number 12. Slipper systems at every entrance. Wearing outdoor shoes inside buildings tracks dirt, bacteria, and moisture across clean floors. Most cultures just accept this. Japan created an entire infrastructure of indoor slippers provided at the entrance of homes, hotels, temples, some restaurants, and medical offices. You step out of your shoes, step into clean slippers, and the indoor space stays genuinely clean. Some places have separate toilet slippers, so bathroom floors stay isolated from living areas. Guest slippers are always available in the right sizes. It's a hygiene system so embedded in daily life that nobody thinks about it, but the result is floors clean enough to sit on, which people actually do. Japan made indoor cleanliness automatic through footwear logistics. Number 13. Nap pods in public spaces. Afternoon exhaustion hits everyone. Most countries offer no solution between powering through and falling asleep at your desk. Japan normalized strategic napping and built spaces for it. Sleep pods in airports, offices, and dedicated nap cafes let anyone book a private reclining capsule for 20 minutes to a few hours. The pods block light and sound, offer phone charging, and some include white noise settings. You walk in exhausted, set a timer, sleep in privacy, and walk out functional. No judgment, no stigma, no pretending you're fine when you can barely keep your eyes open. Japan recognized that rest is productive and gave people the infrastructure to take it seriously. Number 14. Anti-fog mirrors in bathrooms. Stepping out of a hot shower and facing a completely fogged mirror is a minor daily defeat. Japan built heated mirror panels into bathroom walls as a standard feature in many homes and hotels. The mirror surface stays warm enough to prevent condensation, so the moment you step out of the shower, the mirror is completely clear. No wiping with a towel, no waiting, no streaky half-visibility while you try to get ready. It's a small, heated element behind the glass that runs while the bathroom is in use. Japan decided that a mirror should work when you actually need it most, which is immediately after a shower, not 5 minutes later. Number 15. Onigiri packaging that keeps nori crispy. A rice ball wrapped in seaweed should be simple, but wrap them together too early, and the nori turns soggy and limp. Japan engineered a 3-layer packaging system that keeps the nori and rice completely separated until the moment you open it. You pull a tab, the wrapper splits apart in a specific sequence, and the dry, crispy seaweed makes contact with the rice for the first time right in your hands. Every single bite has the crunch of fresh nori against warm, sticky rice. The packaging is a tiny feat of structural engineering that millions of people use every morning without thinking about how precisely it had to be designed. Japan solved soggy seaweed with packaging so clever it feels like a magic trick disguised as a convenience store snack. If you want to see more amazing things Japan is doing better than the rest of the world, then like and subscribe and make sure to watch the video on your end screen. It's packed with even more genius.